Well, Dre want to talk about C19. And so C19 is back like it never left. Probably because it never left. I mean, if you're going to be real about it, let's be real. So C19 is back. And, out here in New York, it's hot in these streets. New York, New Jersey, PA, all of the tri state area, the rate, the increase in cases is crazy. They're beginning to talk about hospitalizations again, deaths again, with new variants. And also, studies are coming out saying that Pfizer's, I read a study specifically about Pfizer. I know I shared it with you. Study came out, and I believe the article I sent you was from CBS News. We could go back and check, but I believe it was CBS News. And it stated that the Pfizer shot and boosters run out in like 2 weeks. It said it's not doing to your system what they believe. After studying the situation, they see that it's running out super quick. And so your quote unquote protection is not really what it's supposed to be. And the mask mandates are gone. Most places you could rock out with no mask. And so that's what Dre wanted to discuss. So that's what
this is, and I say this for the fun segment because honestly,
right, because this is fun for us.
This is fun for us. I know it's messed up and it's tragic, but the fun part or funny part is what a lot of people just believe in. You know what I'm saying? So the reason I feel like we should cover it because we've been talked about it from the beginning. I feel like our show started during this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And we've talked about it, and Cats was acting like we was on some like equilibrium, taking our Prozium, and as long as you take your Prozium, everything's gonna be fine. Look, hey, Librians, you won.
You have
you won, baby. As long as you take the Prozium, you good now. We have survived. And so all this faith, right, that people put into this drug, and not so much more than faith, is more like, the bullying and the forcing people to make them take it because that's how much you believed in it. There couldn't be a different narrative. It was only the one that was being said was, you must take this because this works. It works. That's all you heard. It works. Okay.
Right.
And they also said, well, when you take this, we know that there are going to be other variants, but because you have this one, you're better off now because you'll be able to like fight whatever new variants come because you took this. Right. Well,
so you could deal with any Loki.
Yeah, any Loki that come, you don't have to.
Alligator Loki.
You don't worry about that.
Girl Loki.
You don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
Little kid Loki.
Pirate Loki.
All right.
Don't worry about it. It's all good.
President Loki. That was my favorite.
Old man Loki out. He was the first one. You know what I mean? Whatever. Right. So here we are, all these variants. And now they're saying, well, sorry. But can you do us a?
Are they sorry? But are they saying sorry?
Can you do us a favor and take yet another booster? Because no, this is the one. No, before, okay, fine, whatever. But this one, though, this is the one that's gonna work. This is the one.
This is the one. This shit right here, nigga.
Right here.
This shit right here, nigga.
This one. Oh man, it's gonna cure everything. And once again, because this is what we've been saying, and that's why I wanted to repeat it, was like, in the beginning, they were saying some dope stuff. They were saying things like, vitamin D3, exercise, you know, um,
Vitamin
vitamin
C,
C,
zinc.
zinc, washing your hands. You know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? Sing happy birthday to yourself.
Cleaning off equipment when you were finished with it in terms of the gym. You know, regular stuff that we like, okay, I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
That you should have been doing any fucking
Anyway,
way.
right? But then they
Yeah.
abandon all that. They abandon all that for all these different, I don't know, Modernas and Pfizer's and, you know, all these vaccines. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, and maybe people can comment on it. Do you still, if you one of those people that have faith in it, do you still have faith, or has your faith been questioned? Because that's what I've seen, where people are just like, wait a second, I took the first one, not a problem. I took the second one because you told me to take a second one. Then I took a third one because you said, hey, I ain't gonna ask nothing from you.
You need a
You
boost.
need the boost. And so now it's the third one of this thing going through your system.
Right.
And those people still getting sick? I don't know, Sonny. Maybe you can explain it. I don't know.
I cannot. What's funny to me is that was my question. My question was, all right, cool. Which strain is it for? Because we knew more were coming. We knew more were coming. You know what I'm saying? We knew more were coming. We knew there would be more Lokis. And so, okay. So, yeah, yeah. Thanos killed the first Loki. Cool. But then there is this other Loki who got away with the Tesseract. What we gonna do about him? We gonna do about that Loki? Oh, actually, we gonna use that Loki to help us find the next Loki. Because the other Loki, she has been wilding. Okay. So how we gonna keep fighting these Lokis? Okay, cool. Take the shot. Well, you want to keep your job? Now you gotta take the shot. Okay. So people took shots. And then they said, actually, if you really want to stay good, you should take this booster. Okay. But so what we gonna do? We just gonna take 35 boosters every 6 months. We just gonna keep getting a boost.
It's it,
That's my
it's
question.
it's it's a great plan if you are someone from Pfizer, Moderna, or any one of these.
Oh, they've been living large, and that's the real conversation. Every couple months, I see in the Wall Street Journal, Moderna Moderna reports second quarter more than 4 billion in increase. Pfizer, Moderna. Every time a quarter ends, just look at the Wall Street Journal. And if you think I'm full of shit, the Wall Street Journal don't erase their shit. Go back and look. Go back and
Yeah,
look. Since they came out, go look at the stats. Go look at what they're reporting in not for fuck annually. What they're reporting after a quarter. Oh yeah, Pfizer says their expectations were surpassed by 2 billion in profits. Their expectations were passed by 2 billion. Oh, okay.
yeah. And what?
Sound like you selling a lot of product in these
Come on,
streets.
brother. And what people need to also look at is the people who are on your FDA, right? Because the FDA has to clear these drugs. What people need to
Yep.
understand and know, and this is something else they can Google. You can look at a movie called The Corporation. The FDA, Pfizer, Moderna, and all this has something what they call a revolving door, meaning a person will work for Pfizer for a couple of years, leave that job, and go work for the FDA. Then they'll stay for the FDA for a couple of joints, and then they go back and they go work for Moderna. Then they go back and they work for
Right.
another pharmaceutical company. Then they finish with that, they go back to the
Right.
FDA. And so they have this revolving door. So all these cats know each other. All these cats have
Break bread.
stocks and stock options in one another. So if you think the FDA is independent, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
They all
Right.
know each other well. Okay. And so when you
Yeah.
see that these drugs are, like I think the last thing I heard was, oh, yeah, it's safe for kids 5 and younger now. So now,
No, kids 5 to 11 are getting boosters now.
no, but I just read something where they're saying that kids 5 and lower, they just passed it like today or yesterday, where they say, okay, we got the data, and it seems like we can give it to kids 5 and younger.
Mm.
Okay, so it's like, wow. So now,
Okay.
when you say that, oh yeah, the FDA, yeah, this faith, and the FDA cleared it, so it must be good because the FDA cleared it. As if the FDA doesn't have a relationship, or an investment into these companies. They're the same
Right.
people. Like you said, they break bread together. They're the same people. They leave out
Yes,
of
yeah.
one door and go back into the other. You know what I mean?
We still playing poker?
Yeah,
Is Bill, are you playing the poker?
exactly.
Oh, it's golf week. I'm
Right.
sorry, I forgot this
They know each
Saturday's
other.
golf. All right, see you
They
out
know
there.
each other families. They went to the same schools together. They hang out all the
Come on, man.
time. They golf all the time. Yo, like I said, don't believe me. Look up revolving door FDA pharmaceutical companies. That's all.
Right,
I'm an idiot. I don't know nothing. But just look that
right.
up, and you'll be scarily surprised at the
By
relationship.
what you find about the Umbrella Corporation. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I mean? The Umbrella Corporation.
Listen, I'm not good. Like I've said before, I'm not anti-vax. If cats want to get it, then they should get it, and that's fine. But my thing is, what's the plan? We're just gonna keep taking boosters every 6 months. We're just gonna keep forcing people to not work. We're gonna keep forcing people to get this thing if they want to work. What's the plan? That's my question. My question is, what is the plan?
Here's my question.
Now, if it's just 49 boosters, all right, then hey, listen, have a blast.
Just the
Because
booster
I'm
gun.
because I mean, listen, right?
Boosters.
At this rate, it's every 6 months you need a booster.
Yeah.
And so I mean,
Yeah.
what we gonna do?
Yeah. And so my question is, and maybe it's another Google, how does one strengthen the immune system? Does it take drugs to do that?
Good question.
So if we
We're gonna leave that for
yeah,
y'all. You
if
know what I'm
we can
saying?
figure out, I'm saying figure out because we've already figured it out. But if we, invest into the things that strengthen the immune system, maybe the immune system is ready for whatever comes. I don't know. It sounds weird to me, but it might just
And then
work.
my next question is, and maybe I'm just a McAsshole, but how long it takes to reach herd immunity though? Because wasn't
Mm,
that their thing?
that was the thing. It was the herd immunity. So we not at herd immunity? Oh man, I thought we was at herd immunity.
Not yet, huh?
Oh man, when we gonna get that?
Or was we? And now Sophie, the girl Loki, came and fucked it up.
Oh, so we in the multiverse now. All right.
It's always been the multiverse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
The multiverse of madness.
but the herd immunity was the spell that brought everything back together. How it can be broken again? I don't understand. I just not making sense to me. What about
Because we
herd
were talking about
immunity?
sorcery, not witchcraft.
Oh, that's it. Okay, there you go.
You see?
See, yeah, see, you explained it.
Whole
A
different
whole
ball game
different
once you get
thing.
into witchcraft.
Oh, okay. So there's no herd immunity when you talk about witchcraft. There's only herd immunity.
I'm asking.
There's only herd immunity in this universe, not in this one. Oh, right. Yeah, it's all.
Like I said, maybe I'm a McAsshole.
I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't understand any of it. You know what I mean? So maybe I missed a few episodes.
And is it me? This is the last question because I gotta
Yep.
go. But is it me or Fauci disappeared?
It's Fauci.
So I ain't seen Fauci in mad long.
Because Biden made him some fly ass position, and then he,
Oh, that's what happened?
yeah, that was one of the first things Biden
I
did was
must have
like,
missed
yeah,
that
we're gonna
memo.
make Fauci the chiefs of
The
vaccine
chief of
of
chiefs.
chiefity. I was like, okay,
He gave him the Infinity
right.
Gauntlet.
He's just like, go do what you want. And then he was like, well, beep boop, pop, pop, beep boop boop. I don't know where he's at. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I'm out.
So I don't know where he's at, but he hasn't said anything about any of these things
I
going.
haven't seen him. That's why I'm asking.
Maybe he's just tired of talking. Oh well.
Until next time, y'all. Thank you for listening. And if you got answer to some of our wild questions, please drop them in the
Let me know.
comments. You know what I'm saying?
Educate me.
Cause we don't know. All we know is Umbrella is out here doing a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm stuck.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out how to get out of Racoon
Yeah,
City.
that's it.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? Escape from Racoon
I'm trying to
City.
escape. Been stuck here.
That's it. So